Hi guys, as you can see I'm doing a makeup tutorial today. As you can see, half of it's totally no makeup and here it's all made up. So this side of my face is like an everyday look I currently have at the moment, and to some people might be a little bit on the dark side, but I do like darker makeup, and if I was to go for like a going out look, then this would be even darker. So just for a little bit something, I've added on a little bit of a purple iridescent look in the middle, extending to the inner corner. But the reason why I'm doing this makeup tutorial is to show off one of the brush sets I've been sent. So Tina from SexyLadyJasmin, it's a store, all the information's below. She's kindly sent me a brush set, and I've chosen the brush set that I wanted to use for the tutorial. However, the one that she sent me is the one that I've chosen, which is shown here, and it comes with 7 brushes, and this little one here is missing because I've actually used it for my client's kit, so it's in my other brush set at the moment. However, I will be doing a makeup look based on this brush set that I've chosen, and this will be a giveaway. But for this current look I've got here is I'm using every single brush in this tutorial, in this video, using these 10 brushes. Here you have your blusher brush, your highlighting brush, your foundation brush, your shadow brush, mini shadow brush, and this is like a liner brush here, and also a little tiny little pencil brush, and you've got your spoolie, your fan brush, and also your lip brush, which you can take off the lid and protect the actual brush itself or from smudging or dirtying your bags. So it comes in this very handy what do you call these, wrap things, and this is actually something extra she sent me, so she was very kind to send me this, so I thought I'll just do a look based on this particular brush set here, and I will show you every single step. And because it's really sticky at the beginning, I always put this on my wrist first to unstickify it, and I do the same with my clients as well. So line up to your lower lash line and stick it on, and that will stay put for the rest of your look. Now that's done, I am going to use my first item here, which is my MAC paint tube, which is in Bare Canvas, and it's a very nice nudie matte sort of finish, and it's got a very light sheen to it. It's not very noticeable, but it does give off that really nice healthy look to your lid. So I blend that in with my ring finger because that is the most delicate finger, or the weakest finger of all, and just blend that on your entire lid like so until it's all merged into your lid. Contour my eyes, as you can see that brown on that other side of my eye. Now I'm going to use MAC's Swiss Chocolate, which is a matte brown shadow. Just find your contour on your eye, and notice how I'm holding the brush. I'm holding it quite near the end, and my pressure is very light, so I'm actually not doing much work. I'm actually letting the brush do it what it's told. And makeup is all about that. It's all about learning techniques and learning how you use your brush and everything else, because you really shouldn't be putting so much effort into it. So now moving on to a darker contour colour. This is just a dark brown colour, it doesn't have any brand to it, so I'm just darkening this here, and again I'm holding the brush at the same position as I was before, and I'm again blending this up towards my brow bone. This is a matte black shadow that I've always used, and it's creating a little small dent in the middle, so it's lasting me forever. The colour black is the darkest you can find on the palette, and a lot of people tend to be afraid of using this colour because it's just, you know, it's quite scary. This little brush here, so this is the right angled brush, and I'm going to line my eyes using Youngblood's black gel liner. As you can see, it's nothing in here at all, it's pretty much everything's gone. I'm just going to apply this on the top lid or the top line here, and I'm just slowly swiping that across on my lid. When you use tape, it doesn't matter if you're sloppy or whichever, because the line will always be damn straight if you use the actual tape. So once you've lined that part, then you bring the brush across to then join to the rest of it for that wing. I'm just cleaning that with isopropyl alcohol. That pretty much dries it quite immediately. So now that is done, I'm going to pull this part off, and I am going to use the same brush again, but this time I'm going to dip this into the Shiseido gel liner in brown, which is this colour here. The first thing with brows is I start off from the tail, so kind of from the middle to the tail. I start off from the bottom part, and I'm applying pressure a little bit, so I'm holding the brush closer to the actual tip. And if you're gonna make a mistake, then it's fine, because that's what concealer's for. Now in this look, I'm not going to use my concealer to tidy up my brows because I don't have that sort of brush in that brush set, and I want to make sure that I use everything in the brush set and nothing else. Now once you've done the outline on the bottom part of your tail, still remaining on the same part of the brush holding, you brush the actual brush, well, you just flick it up. I'm not really good at explaining things, but I hope that doing it shows you exactly what I'm doing. But you're flicking the brush up, so then you're spreading the colour, and once you get to the top you just outline again, but because you've got not much product left, it's not as dark as the bottom part, if you know what I mean. And just outline on that part there of the curve, almost at the end, and that means you don't have much control of the brush, so that means your brush strokes are going to be lighter. So slowly moving in to the end where I start from the bottom, and I'm filling in the bits here. And again, brushing the brush towards your temple, towards your forehead. I'm now going to use my foundation brush, and I am going to use some BB cream because I've not put on my base yet, and apply this on the areas where you need some coverage. I'm just applying this on my nose, and especially my forehead, my T-zone part, because I've got no makeup on it whatsoever. Then the chin near the mouth area, and blend with the same brush my Illamasqua's concealer, which is in CC210, which is this colour right here. Using the same foundation brush, I'm going to dip that into this product and apply this on my dark circles. This will cancel out the orange a little bit. And the nose area, and the mouth and chin area, and again the T-zone. And if I had a smaller brush, then I would tidy up the brows as well. I'm going to use my MAC Smolder pencil, which is a pure black pencil, and apply that on the waterline about 2/3 of my bottom lid, or my bottom liner. And then I am going to use this tiny little shadow brush and dip that into the same black matte shadow and blend that out. And I'm going to use MAC's pigment in Naked, which is going to be my highlight for my brow bone. Now I'm using the exact same brush. So I'm going to use this tiny little baby brush here, which is a pencil brush, and I'm going to use my Illamasqua Pure Pigment in Static. So Static is a beautiful iridescent colour. It's infused with little purple pigments. I'm hoping camera would somehow pick this colour up, but it's really, really nice in person. And you can see that purple sheen to my eye there. So I'm using this tiny brush, picking up some product, apply that on the inner corner of my eye, and applying a little bit to the middle slightly. Using my spoolie, I'm going to tidy up my brows slightly. Using this big fat brush here, I'm going to use my blusher. You can use whatever you want and pick up your colour. I am going to contour my cheeks and stuff. So using any sort of bronzer or contour colour you want, and apply some contour here on the temple and also on the forehead, on the hairline, and blend down. Sorry if you can't see this because the camera's too close to me. And don't forget your little jawline here as well. I'm going to highlight my cheekbones. So using my favourite front cover cosmetics powder puff, which is this colour here. It's a nice golden champagne-y